welcome back, where the quarterfinals have begun apace here in the OVO Arena in Wembley. The Republic of Korea with work to do against the defending champions China, who are looking every inch the best in the world. This is the Tata coin toss. So Yingsha, world #1, the best women's player in the world, without a doubt. She's never been challenged at the summit of the standings. As the players collect their equipment from the leaning racket reveal, this is how they line up. A flawless record for Yingsha against Kim Nayeong, who's sitting just outside the world's top 30. She has been inside it at 25 last year, but quite some distance off China's imperious, long-standing world #1. She's been world #1 for the past 4 years. So, we begin with a warm-up before we get this one underway, and Colin Wilson, Yingsha's used to kicking off these ties for Team China. How do you think she felt watching from the sidelines before it was time for her to take her turn? She wasn't watching for long, of course, though, with Wang Wenyu speeding through her first match.
Yeah, she didn't get long to think about it, but she'll have gone off during the game and done her warm-up. So she'll be doing a lot of visualization. She's played Yingsha before. As you say, she's played her 3 times, not 1. She got a game against Yingsha in the Asian Cup this year. But when they played earlier in the group matches for seeding position, it was 3-0 to Yingsha, and it's quite comprehensive, 11-8, 4 and 5.
Well, it's interesting you mentioned, Colin, let's go back to that group match 4 days ago. It was a clean sweep for China's women, 3-0 in a best-of-5. I mean, in those 4 days, would the Republic of Korea imagined that they would have come up against China again? And how would they have prepared for it, seeing this fixture?
Well, they lost to Chinese Taipei in the same groups, and that's what's put Korea in this quarter, the top quarter of the draw against China. Had they won that and then won their Group 32 match, they'd be in the other half of the draw and would have avoided China.
Yeah, that can't be a fixture that you want to see. You don't want to be drawn against the defending champions and the world's best. Is there a chance of them to avoid a repeat, that clean sweep for China? Is there a chance for the Koreans to challenge and perhaps even take a match?
Well, all we can say is that the Koreans are known for taking games off Chinese women, but rarely beat them. It does happen. It has happened before.
First game.
But we have to go back 22 years to the last time that in World Team Championships, Korea beat China. So tough one, but Kim Nayeong, it's yet another opportunity.
Perfect start for Yingsha. Just mechanical.
Yeah, the consistency of technique under pressure is what counts for Yingsha.
Backhand to backhand before Yingsha opts for the killer blow with the forehand.
Yeah, so just going back in time a little bit, Yingsha sharing the #1 world spot with Chen Meng all the way back to 2019. As you say, she's been the #1 now for 4 years. I'd like to say that's unprecedented, but it isn't. In Chinese table tennis, we go back to Deng Yaping, was #1 for about 8 years.
1-2.
Just off, so Kim will be happy to be 2 points all at the beginning. Nice jab serve, hook serve. Oh, a couple of little errors. That's hopeful for Kim Nayeong. You can see the spots on the ball, on the bat.
It was a nice drive from Kim Nayeong. You could see what she was trying to do to challenge Yingsha.
Absolutely.
She's met a wall of resistance.
Yingsha so good out of the middle. And then in the end, just too wide. But one thing to remember with the Koreans, and the Korean coach is very, very aware of, it's a very, very young Korea team. They are building for the future. So this is all good opportunities, good experience. And even if they don't win, the 3 players here today are only 18, 20 and 21 years of age. So plenty to come from Korea. They're building for a new generation of stars. Really interesting. Kim Nayeong refused the flick there. She could have played a hard flick and then chose to play soft down the line. Not so fast. Good placement at a good time. Yingsha under pressure. Really having to move her legs a lot in this match so far. Great service. It looked so much like it was backspin. Kim Nayeong put her bat on it and whoosh, up it goes. Very well disguised.
Will she go for the same one again?
The double bluff.
She doesn't, but she still wins the point.
Yeah, went for a fast opener. Ready for the quick return. More of a floated ball, tiny bit of side spin. And again, just look at that backhand wide across court. Nayeong looks positive and unworried, that's good. Started off attacking, you could see Yingsha just gradually turn that rally around from being the one under pressure to being the one on top. Superb work through that rally. Waiman and Wang Yidi rested. No, sorry, Wang Yidi plays 3rd. It's Chen Jin-tong who's rested.
Wang Yu's face, an absolute picture there as she watches the change of direction from Yingsha. Kim Nayeong keeping pace in the early stages, but just doesn't have enough now as Yingsha cranks through the gears.
Yeah, I think it might have been 4-all, 9-4. And that's the flick that she refused before, and that time she used it to great effect. A superb return of serve. Kept it hidden until the last minute, the direction she was going to play it. So Kim Nayeong hanging on. Great short ball, and then the flick, and that time the flick down the line. Great variation from Kim Nayeong. Pleased with that.
Well, many of us would have written Kim Nayeong off at 9-5 down.
Yeah, superb. Look how quickly she recovers after that backhand to get the forehand in. Had to think about it for just a fraction of a second, but reorganized herself beautifully.
something different with the serve there, Sun Yingsha.
Yeah, fast serve. She got Kim just a little bit away from the table as a result of that.
Goes long, and it's Sun Yingsha who wraps up the opener 11 points to 7. So she makes the start that we would have expected, the world number 1, with the first game on the board.
对吧？你感觉到这种短，其实这种短在这一局你的其实接得上不错，他能 play 他3个短局都是1。
So, it is Sun Yingsha taking the opener 11 points to 7. Kim Nayeong, though, she did challenge the world number 1.
She did. There was just 5 points, just right in the middle of the game where she trailed. Apart from that, she was absolutely level.
Will we see a closer game number 2, I wonder?
So Kim got a good start and a good finish. Just dropped a little bit in the middle. Oh, well, the Sun Yingsha excelled herself. So Korea serving.
It's a good serve as well. Troubled Sun Yingsha.
This is Korea Republic, not Korea DPR, who are also in the championship.
So 2 points, 1 on serve. It's a good start for Kim Nayeong. This is match number 2 in a best-of-5 tie.
Yeah, let's come back with a nice start. She gets 1 of 2 against the service. That would be good. 3-1 and serving then. You can kind of look ahead to these, you know, to that little bit of optimism, short-term optimism. And just keep building. Wonderful from Sun Yingsha with the forehand. See the wrist come back, and she turns the ball inside out to get wide of the backhand. High thrown serve.
3-1.
Just trickles over the net there. Had a couple of those in the first game as well, Kim Nayeong.
Yeah, they all helped. Solid start, Kim.
Could Sun be in trouble here? Too soon to tell, I suppose.
Yeah, we're a long way from taking a whole game. It's a long uphill battle to take a game off a top Chinese player. But she's on her way.
What is it she's doing differently in this second game then?
Well, I think you see there the heavy, heavy backspin return, very, very fast. Before she was short pushing and flicking, and now she's digging long. It won't last forever because Sun Yingsha will get used to it, but it's choosing the right combinations to do over a period of time to keep the opponent guessing.
Wow, it's not going her way at all, is it?
No, Kim just looked more comfortable in the rallies. Once Sun opens up, it just feels like she's less rushed in the longer rallies. Yeah, wonderful.
7-1.
This is world-class Korea Republic play. Seok and me will love that one. Korea coach.
Seven, 2.
Wow.
8.
You don't often see this on. Screenshot that page.
Yeah.
8-2. She can dine out just on that fact alone for a fairly long time, I would say. Not many people get 8-2 up against Sun Yingsha in any game. Again, the fast backspin from
3-8.
Kim Nayeong. But on that occasion, Sun begins the comeback. Next up, Wong Yi-di against Park Ga-yeon.
Well, you said Sun Yingsha begins the comeback. That's 2 points now on the bounce. She's drawn back to within 4 after being 6 down, and this looks a lot more manageable now for Sun Yingsha from 4 points in arrears.
Yeah, and it's amazing that you can see that route for Sun Yingsha, even though she's 4 points behind and Kim only 3 points away from winning the game. You can still feel the pressure. No let up for Kim Nayeong here.
Yeah, getting herself back into it now, Sun Yingsha, and this would be a decent comeback as we can see the Korea bench calling for a timeout for Kim Nayeong.
Out.
Yeah, even when you've got a 6-point lead against the world number 1, you aren't safe.
No, so I'm glad we screenshotted it at 8-2. So who do you think will win this game, Rebecca? Will it be Kim Nayeong, who's 3 points away from taking the game and 3 points up, or do you think Sun Yingsha will come back?
Look, I'm not a betting woman, but I am going for Sun Yingsha in this one, just because she's got the experience and she's just shown us coming from a 6-point deficit that she's now building some momentum. So I've got to go with Sun Yingsha.
Fair enough.
And you? I'd probably be proven wrong, but...
Well, I'm going to go for Kim Nayeong then.
Okay, then.
Yeah, I mean, she's close enough to the finish line in this game that I'll say that I think she'll actually do it. But we'll see if Sun Yingsha is going to upset my prediction.
It'll be interesting to see what happens after the timeout. Whether that does have the desired effect for Team Korea.
So Korea Republic coach, Seok Yun-mi, wonderful player, Olympic silver medalist, and being very active, very verbal, and very encouraging to her charge, Kim Na-young. One more serve left for Kim. Oh, unbelievable! Some switches, but a lot of backhand to backhand.
.14-shot rally then, and it's the one that goes the way of Kim Na-young. 0.1 after the timeout, so that's what she would have wanted, but she's not over the finish line just yet.
Delight for a Korea Republic. I thought Sun Yingsha turned that one around, Rebecca, but Kim held on.
6-9.
On the verge of a game point, she sends that one long. Can't ride off Sun Yingsha. She's still in this. Has another serve.
Yeah, Sun Yingsha playing into the body as Kim turned for the play of the forehand. couldn't organise her body in time. Same again. Except that time,
9-7.
it was wider to the backhand.
So important serves coming up then for Kim Nayeong as she searches to establish herself in this match.
Yeah, so Sun Yingsha, 6 of the last 8 points, but Kim has serve. Oh, what a great rally.
7.
Both players holding up well, still staying aggressive. Kim ends up with the point and game point.
An exasperated puff out of the cheeks from Sun Yingsha.
Serving from the middle of the table, not from the backhand corner, and she takes it.
7. Game for Korea.
So a difficult serve for Sun Yingsha to try and return, pushes it into the net and hands the game to Kim Nayeong. So it won't be an unblemished record for Sun Yingsha, not another straight games win for her. Kim Nayeong levels up by taking the second game.
살짝을 섞어줘야 돼. 그러니까 잘 굴리니까 제가 어떻게 지금 너클 잊었어 뭐. 그치? 그러니까 네가 생각해야 되는 게 그럼 카트로 이어질 때, 그치? 카트로 이어질 때 거리를 맞춰야 되는 거야.
So it's wide open then. Sun Yingsha taking the opener 11-7. Kim Nayeong getting her own back in game number 2 by the same scoreline. Sun Yingsha was just too slow to start game number 2, Colin.
Yeah, and
Gave herself too much work to do to catch up, 6 points behind.
yeah, Kim Nayeong raced into the lead as a result. Maybe a little bit of concentration loss at the beginning of that last game for Sun Yingsha. But the Koreans quite often take games off the Chinese, just not 3 at a time. Superior service, got the ball up. Well dispatched on the 3rd ball of the rally. There've been a few times that Sun Yingsha has done that fast serve to begin. Oh, bends it and over-bends it by about 2 centimetres.
It's interesting that this isn't even Korea's highest ranked player.
And that's true. Ranked 31 in the world, so she's putting in a very, very good account of herself.
1, 2.
But only 20 years of age to Sun Yingsha's 25. Sun, 25 really, you're probably at the very peak of your powers for a period around that age. You can see Kim just a little bit younger. Oh, what a beautiful forehand topspin. Sun Yingsha is so good at playing the forehand from the backhand corner and going super wide. It doesn't look from her body shape that is possible to get that angle, but she pulls the wrist back, turns the wrist against herself. Just awesome. Consistent backhand. Yeah, at periods, yeah.
If you look back at the group game from 4 days ago, Sun Yingsha took that one in straight games, 3-0. It was 11-8, 11-4, 11-5, so 2 very one-sided games in that.
Yeah, very much so.
Please
So
play.
people will be dancing at the screens all over Korea for this one.
That's much more like it from Sun Yingsha.
4-0.
Oh, clever switch, but just into the net. Oh, the rapidity, you can just hear. The rapidity of the rally.
This is such a confident performance from Kim Nayeong.
Forehand down the line was a great ball. Will it go on? No, I've got it. Change of body language there. Sun Yingsha looking just a little bit less comfortable out there. Well, 6-4 and service to come.
Well, it just shows it wasn't a blip for Kim Nayeong in the second game, and sometimes when we do see these Chinese superstars lose a game, they come back really fighting in the next, but there's been no sign of that yet from Sun Yingsha.
Shin Yu-bin looking happy from the Korea bench there.
Nod of approval, I think.
Yes. Another one.
7-4.
So maybe the best run of points in the match.
I do wonder about a Chinese timeout, whether we might see that soon.
Who would have expected this score? This is another one you can screenshot. 1 game on, 7-4 to Kim. Sun Yingsha playing to the middle of the table there, forcing Kim to come across, and therefore just off balance, and that's all it takes there. Having to come across as she hits the ball, overlifts it. Ma Lin, Olympic champion, encouraging Sun Yingsha towards a 2-1 lead. Oh, an air shot. You're trying to hit about 1 to 2 millimeters of the ball on the edge as you brush the ball. So it's not unusual to miss the ball completely because you're not actually trying to hit the whole ball. The top spin required means you're just brushing the edge a bit.
Back to within 1 then. It's amazing how quickly things can change.
8-6.
Not phased by the comeback though.
No, not at all. Not at all. Just stop that one. Yeah, even a run of, let's say, 3 points in a game, up to 11, you can feel the shift of momentum. Just off the end.
8-7.
Well, you asked me in game number 2 which way I thought that would go. I was wrong, and now I'm going to ask you which way you think game number 3 is going to go.
Oh, that's a tricky one. I think I'm going to go for Sun Yingsha just on ranking, and it's close enough. And she's got serves to come in just a moment. But hey,
7-9.
it's exactly what Korea wanted.
Game
7-10.
points for Kim Nayeong. This is unprecedented stuff.
Well, my prediction's looking a bit sick after about 12 seconds.
Indeed.
Must-win serve for Sun in this game.
Well, it is Kim Nayeong
7. Game
who
4.
clenches a fist in celebration as she takes game number 3 to take a 2-1 lead overall. It's another 11-7. Sun Yingsha taking the opener 11-7, and then the next two went the way of Kim Nayeong by the same scoreline. She is now a game away from leveling this best-of-5 tie for the Republic of Korea.
내가 이제 또 뭘 바꿀지를 다 생각하면 좀 길게 이제 놓고서 이렇게 돌 것 같다든지 그럴 때 긴 서브 있는 거 하나 내가 치게 해줘야 되는 거 하나랑 제일 좋은 거는 지금 네가 서브 넣을 때 넣고 내가 이렇게 하는 거 내가 가운데 거 요것도 했다 하잖아. 그래서 헷갈리게 하는 거야. 그러니까 그거를 조심하지 말고 그러니까 회전 넣었을 때 제가 이렇게 누르잖아. 그거 조금 나온단 말이야. 그거 붙지 말고 좀 바깥에 있어서 갖고 들어가도 돼. 알았어? 봐봐. 내가 이렇게 하면 순간 아까처럼 안 나오잖아.
Time, please.
So can Kim Nayeong do what she's never done before, and that is defeat Sun Yingsha. She's a game away from doing so. How does Sun Yingsha respond? What's she struggling with?
Well, I think she's struggling a little bit with the Kim serve, actually.
Fourth game.
Kim's winning more, I think, on her serve than has happened in the past. We've said that, you know, Korea Republic do take games against China, but unusually, two in the same match and 2 games to 1. The big problem for Sun Yingsha now is that the option of adding a lot more aggression is a huge risk because she's got no no place to go if it doesn't work.
And she still hasn't used that timeout, so she does have that in her back pocket if she needs it. This is a must-win game for Sun Yingsha, and we don't often find ourselves saying that.
Yeah, if Sun Yingsha doesn't win 3 of the next 6 points, I think we'll see that timeout come. Oh, top of the net and off, shakes her head. She can feel the pressure. She can feel the pressure of the mantle.
The Chinese contingent are up on their feet. I think Sun Yingsha's body language said everything there. The head dropped, the shoulders slumped, and the timeout has been called with momentum firmly in favour of Kim Nayeong. Sun Yingsha getting off to a dreadful start in what is a pivotal must-win game, rather, 4th game.
这种上来我发言。
分钟领先卡的没事。没问题，没问题。这有7逼的就憋住了，憋住了，没问题。只要把比分憋住就有机会。没关系啊！顶住啊！干嘛？
So Sun Yingsha is involved in a must-win game if she is to stay in this match. Marlin calling the timeout, and Colin Wilson, you've been in positions like his, you've been England coach. What do you read into Sun Yingsha's body language, the conversation that was had between players?
Yeah, you should just see the whole atmosphere between both of them just look pretty rough. I mean, it's not like Sun Yingsha has to win this game or should never be seen outside of China again. Nothing like that would happen. But I think Sun Yingsha's own... Oh, look at this. Wow, what a statement after the timeout. She's come back, the body language has shifted, and see that ball. She threw it out wide of the forehand. Kim Nayeong, no answer to that. But yeah, Sun Yingsha, she wants a record, an unbeatable record. She wants to go down as a genius and a hero of Chinese women's table tennis of all time. So her desire to win is so great, but her fear of losing might just inhibit her a little bit.
If she loses this, it's not as if she is out of these championships. It's a team competition. There's a best of 5 matches in this tie. She will still be in it. I guess she wants the personal pride, though, of
it's a matter of pride and national expectation.
Yeah.
2-4.
And in the rallies, very positive. I mean, in between the rallies now, very pensive. Na Lin not giving anything away there, really. Exciting match for Korea Republic. Oh, again, runs around the backhand side, forehand, cross-court wide.
3-4.
How many times has she pulled that one out? Taxi for Kim Nayeong.
So the timeout was used well.
Yeah, well timed. 3 points into a game that's not going right.
Draws level then at 4-all. Could this be the end of the road for Kim Nayeong in this one? I know it's early days, of course, but again, just because of Sun Yingsha's experience, the fact she is the best in the world, it seems like something has just clicked now after that timeout, perhaps.
Oh, went for the fast serve down the line. Worth a try now, needs to steady. But in steadying, you can't afford to slow. So we need a calm brain and a very fast body. Oh, the backhand exchanges.
6-4.
Both of them refusing to be pushed away from the table.
Quick glance over her shoulder, Sun Yingsha towards the bench, and a rare display of emotion there. You can see how much it means to her now that she's found a bit of a rhythm and she's got herself into that lead.
Six, 4.
Nayeong, very still. Still looks relaxed. But no. Sun Yingsha is on a real roll now. We're seeing the inner steel.
Serving well, Sun Yingsha, and she has built up a comfortable lead here. Of course, this is a must-win. She gets this one, we will go to a 5th and final game, so it's not done yet.
Well, the ray of light was presented to Korea Republic, and Sun Yingsha has closed it off and taken that light away. And again, back to the grind for Korea Republic and Kim Nayeong. And again, rip that backhand, half-long serve. But how good will Kim Nayeong be in 5 years' time when she's got 5 years more experience, as Sun Yingsha has? Plenty to come from this fantastic Korean player.
Well, it's a
Gone to
serve.
5.
She can't deal with that one, and it's a remarkable comeback from Sun Yingsha from 2 games down to take us to a decider. But it was never in doubt, was it, for the world number 1? That timeout used to perfection. And we are going the distance here in this second match in this best-of-5 tie.
不管是相持还是前3板，还是所有球，心要定下来啊，别乱，别急，好吧？这帮球不怪人家，看停下来，不行，摆或者捅长都行，捅完以后后面跟他衔接，一定喊长就好，没事不虚，对吧？他也拉不起你，没关系的，好吧？啊，
相持我人往前站一点，
对对，然后相持里面不要别太薄了，可以了啊，没问题。
不了我速度对不对？没想在后面超进去。
对，你得把比分比，把比分比，好比住，啊，没问题，好吧，好，走吧。点！
It is the decider here. Sun Yingsha has risen like a phoenix from the ashes. She's taking us to a 5th and final game here after being beaten in the 2nd and 3rd. She took the 4th in convincing fashion, 11-4. And she's been told to stay close to the table. Colin Wilson, do you think that's the right advice for Sun Yingsha?
Absolutely. If Sun Yingsha can force Kim just maybe 20 centimetres further back in the longer rallies, then she'll definitely win the match. So if it's under pressure, the temptation is just to lean back slightly. So Sun Yingsha being urged by Marlin just to get her head over the top of the ball, stay close to the table, push Kim Nayeong away. It's great to have the benefit of microphones and translators in between games, isn't it? The forehand from the backhand corner again and again. 11-shot rally. And it's really interesting to me, the body language. In between points, Sun Yingsha's looked very pensive. And then she's come out and her body has been absolutely electric for the last half a game. That was actually really good from Kim Nayeong. She was in a bit of trouble. She topspined it very heavily and slowly over the net, which was the right thing to do in that situation. And can you believe from how low down that ball was for Sun Yingsha, and even the Korea Republic coach acknowledging that almost impossible forehand from Sun Yingsha.
Let's love 3.
Yeah, this is the Sun Yingsha we know and expect to see now after what will be a blip on an otherwise perfect record this week of losing games 2 and 3. What way is there back in this one for Kim Nayeong?
Well, I'm not sure there is a way back now. She'll do well to make a comeback here. Sun Yingsha in the last couple of games has shown Kim Nayeong the cake and then taken it away again. But still, Kim Nayeong looking calm, positive, believes. Very impressed with her mental approach.
Incredible show of strength from Sun Yingsha.
1-5.
Yeah, again, forehand from the backhand. Kim gets to this one. Absolutely brilliant return. The next one came as well from Sun Yingsha. Just the ability to follow up. Fabulous shot by another fabulous shot. The Chinese women are the best in the world at this.
You've got Wang Yidi and Park Gae-hyun to follow this in the third match.
One six.
Kim Nayeong doesn't know where to go now. Will she go for a big finish, take the risk, go for the big shots? Will she hold it steady? Oh, the switch.
Amazing placement from Sun Yingsha.
7-1.
Sun Yingsha saw Kim step towards the backhand there. She leant 1-2 centimeters to the left, and Sun Yingsha saw it, played it to the right. Absolutely brilliant vision from Sun Yingsha.
Oh, that was magical from Kim Nayeong.
Yeah, return the favour there. I think it's a thick edge.
Long way back, though, for the world number 31 in this fifth and final game.
Yeah, just love it that it's 2-2, been 2-2 in games. She's made a fantastic match of it, Kim Nayeong.
7.
She has.
Still there.
Outperformed her teammate Shin Yibin, the world number 10, by quite some margin. She only won 9 points across her 3 games against Wang Manyu in the opener.
Yeah, in the previous game, Shin Yibin won fewer points in all 3 games than Wang Manyu did in all 3, in any one of those games. Amazing.
3-8.
She's steamrolling her way through this one now, Sun Yingsha.
I think that was an edge as well. Fair enough. Kim Nayeong's had a couple of lucky ones to keep her in the game at times. The ball nearly hit the cameraman there. It might well have done. Big fist pump from Kim. Still in it. She can keep Sun away from 2 points from victory for a bit longer. I'll serve. And she misses the forehand across. Screams from both sets of supporters. Urging on their heroes. Sun Yingsha to serve. One more to come from her. Just long.
5-9.
6-8 in serving. Wouldn't have been too bad for Kim. That was a huge point. But now trailing by 4. And Sun Yingsha only 2 points away.
Ooh, but into the net.
6-9.
Slight lifeline for Kim Nayeong. But still, you've got to go with Sun Yingsha 2 points away from wrapping up this match.
Indeed.
Urgent calm.
I can read that means steady, steady.
Yes.
Stay calm.
Ooh, but
9-7.
that's the second into the net.
And the problem with calm is that you can go passive. You can slow your brain.
Has she gone passive?
She did then.
Interesting, yeah. Perhaps seeing the finish line and forgetting she's still not reached it yet.
Yeah. Kim on the way back, but is it too late? Oh, backhand to backhand until eventually Kim Nayeong plays it down the line. So that was 17 shots in the rally. Wait for this Kim switch. There you go.
Well,
Deadly.
you said, is it too late for Kim Nayeong? And she's doing her best to show that it isn't. She's brought herself back to within a point, and this is a really vital serve coming up now for Sun Yingsha to try and earn herself 2 match points.
So Coach Marlin and Sun Yingsha both trying to look calm. I think Sun Yingsha is going to come out all guns blazing now. Oh, she misses the return of serve.
8-10.
As they say, gutted. Coach Siok and me urging her on. Ever she needed 2 points from her serve, this is it. There's the first one.
9-10.
Can she get us to juice? She saved 1 match point. Can she save another? That is real metal from Kim Nayeong.
Marlin doesn't look at all comfortable.
I think he's looking at the scoreboard on the big screen thinking, can this be right?
He's very right. This is a reality check for China women. The men have struggled a little bit in this competition. Now the women's turn. Oh, little yellow card there. What's that for? Just taking time. Play must be continuous, as it says in Ivor Montague's rules from 100 years ago. Sun Yingsha threw her bat against that half-long serve, and it worked. She'll be so relieved. Well done, China. Sun Yingsha, Kim Nayeong. What a match she made of it.
Did indeed, saving 1 match point. She couldn't save the second, and how about that? Kim